If you walk into a gym today, you will hear two contradictory statements about creatine. One group warns it's a dangerous kidney-destroying steroid, while the other insists that without it, you will never build any real muscle. Despite being the most researched sports supplement in history, with over 500 published clinical studies verifying its effects, it remains widely feared and misunderstood by the general public. The biological reality is completely different. Creatine is a naturally occurring compound. In fact, your body synthesizes 1 to 2 grams every single day on its own. The widespread panic around it stems from a basic failure in biological literacy. People confuse the active energy molecule, creatine, with its physiological waste product, creatinine. When you mix up the fuel with the exhaust, you get unnecessary fear. While we get small amounts of this compound from dietary sources like red meat and fish, to understand its true value, we have to look inside the muscle cell. When you sprint, lift heavy weights, or perform explosive movements, your muscles require an instant surge of energy that standard fuel sources like fat and glucose simply cannot provide fast enough. This diagram illustrates an ATP molecule, the direct energy currency of the human body. It consists of a base connected to 3 phosphate groups. When your muscle needs immediate power, that third phosphate group snaps off, releasing energy. But this supply depletes within 10 seconds. This strict 10-second biological limit creates an immediate energy vacuum in the muscle. To keep moving at high intensity, your cells require a rapid rescue mechanism to rebuild that power supply. This is where your body's built-in emergency backup activates. Muscle cells store a reserve of phosphocreatine. It steps in, donating its phosphate group to the broken molecule. This instant transfer seamlessly regenerates it into a fully charged energy molecule. Translating this microscopic biochemical reaction into macroscopic physical results means your muscles can keep firing. This rapid regeneration cycle is what directly allows an athlete to grind out 1 or 2 extra repetitions at maximum output. Over time, forcing those extra repetitions triggers genuine muscle fiber hypertrophy. While the compound causes initial water retention inside the cell, the long-term size increase comes from documented muscle tissue growth. Because this specific regeneration loop only functions in very short 10-second windows, it is strictly a power and force generation tool. It offers virtually zero mechanical benefit for long-distance endurance sports, but it is an absolute necessity for maximizing explosive performance. Skeletal muscle isn't the only tissue running on this rapid power cycle. The human brain is another highly demanding, energy-dependent organ that heavily relies on ATP. Clinical data shows that maintaining higher brain energy levels through supplementation actually reduces mental fatigue, with the most significant cognitive improvements observed in sleep-deprived individuals. Looking at this chart, we can see a stark contrast in natural saturation levels between diets. Vegetarians have notably lower baseline stores compared to omnivores who consume meat. Because their starting levels are depleted, vegetarians consistently experience much more pronounced cognitive and physical improvements once they begin supplementing. Beyond cognitive function, the molecule actively accelerates physical recovery. It modulates inflammatory markers and reduces overall cellular damage following intense, repeated sprint activities. By successfully increasing your body's total stores by 10 to 20%, you create a holistic upgrade to your entire high-intensity metabolic network. You get stronger muscle adaptation on the physical side and higher resilience on the cognitive side. To dismantle the lingering medical fears surrounding this compound, we have to look directly at how the body processes it. As we established earlier, creatinine is simply the natural expected breakdown product that occurs when your muscle stores are fully saturated. This visual tracks that exact filtration process. When doctors run a blood test and see a mild rise in creatinine levels, it often causes panic. But in a healthy individual, this elevation is merely a sign of saturated muscle stores, and it filters perfectly safely through the kidneys without causing toxic damage. There is one strict medical exception to this rule. Individuals who have a pre-existing kidney disease or compromised renal function must not begin supplementation without direct, ongoing medical supervision. As for the other prominent internet myths, large-scale scientific data shows entirely insufficient evidence for claims regarding temporary hair loss, and the literature actively contradicts the idea that the supplement induces cellular dehydration. For healthy individuals, the perceived dangers are based almost entirely on misinterpreting normal cellular exhaust. When taken at recommended doses, the biological safety profile is remarkably solid. Despite its safety, this is a specialized tool, not a universal biological requirement. While it is highly beneficial for resistance trainers, sprinters, and elderly individuals fighting age-related muscle loss, it offers virtually zero value if your primary routine consists of moderate activities like walking or yoga. This graph tracks two different dosing protocols. The classic approach involves a 5-day loading phase of 20 grams a day, creating a steep curve to maximum saturation. But taking 3 to 5 grams daily creates a gradual curve that intersects at the exact same 100% maximum saturation point about 3 weeks later, making the aggressive loading phase entirely optional. Because the molecule physically draws and retains water inside the cell walls, you have to support that hydration demand. You need to consume 2.5 to 3 liters of water daily to maintain an optimal cellular environment. You also have to navigate a largely unregulated supplement market. The safest operational approach is to strictly choose third-party tested, simple creatine monohydrate. Avoid fancy proprietary blends, which frequently mask underdosed products or carry a risk of heavy metal contamination. When optimized correctly, this compound can provide a clear 5 to 15% performance edge. But that molecular advantage means absolutely nothing unless the foundational drivers of human growth, proper progressive overload, adequate protein intake, and high-quality sleep are already locked into place.